Good morning, children. Today we are going to revise the first lesson in geography, that is field visit. Now, here under field visit, we have covered various topics here under field visit. Okay, so now important questions that are given at the end of the lesson. Okay, I've discussed here. Only these will be taken into consideration. Okay, 4 marks are allotted for this lesson. Okay, so you can have either say give reasons, okay, or say right or wrong, okay, or true and false, okay, or brief questions can be asked from this lesson, or even say answer in one sentence. Okay, so here these are the questions which are taken from the back of the lesson. Okay, so the first one is, what are the preparations undertaken for a field visit? The following preparations are undertaken for a field visit: understanding the aim of field visit, fixing the location of the place for field visit. Okay, so while you are going on a field visit, so what are the preparations that you'll have to make? Okay, so the first one is you'll have to understand what the aim of the field visit is. Then you'll have to locate if you're going to a particular place. Okay, so if you are going to visit a factory, okay, so that is location of the place. Then the location and the route map should be drawn. Students should carry a notebook, pen, pencil, scale, tape, compass, carry bag, camera, binocular, etc., and note down all the information. And next is preparing a questionnaire to collect data. Okay, so after fixing the location of the place, you'll have to draw a route map. Okay, you'll have to locate the place and also draw a route map. Then while you are visiting this place, okay, you'll have to note down whatever you saw, okay, your observation. Okay, so for that you need to prepare some questions. Okay, then you will have to note down whatever you observed. Okay, and for that you'll need a notebook, pen, pencil, then scale, okay, to take measurements, the tape, okay, compass to find out the direction, okay, then carry bag, okay, camera, binocular, camera, you'll have to take the photographs, okay, etc., and also note down all the information. Okay, then preparing a questionnaire to collect data. So to collect data, whatever you'll have to write out say about 10 questions. Okay, so this is what you will do while making preparations for a field visit. The next is, what are the things to be considered while writing a report? Now, after you have visited the place, okay, you'll have to write a report. Okay, so what are the things that are going to be considered? Okay, now while writing a report, we should include detailed information collected during the field visit. So what is the information that you're going to write? Okay, now in case of sketches, for example, diagrams, say maps, drawings, etc., in case you have taken photographs of your the place that you have visited, you can stick it. Or in case, say, suppose you have visited, suppose you have taken rainfall, okay, the amount of rainfall which is received by this place, or the temperature. Okay, so you can represent these data in the form of a graph. Okay, then the report of the field visit should include the following points: introduction, location, physiographic features, climate, land use, population, and conclusion. And finally, after having drawn, or even say struck pictures, or even say if you have represented the statistical data with graphs, your report should include the following points. That is, introduction. A brief introduction can be given. Okay, and you can say where the place is located. Okay, then physiographic features. Okay, that is whether it is situated on a hilly area, or it is in a plain, okay, or near the coast, sea coast, etc. Then what is the climate of the place? Okay, then land use. What is land use for on this region? Is it an agricultural land, or whether it is a rural area, or even say an urban area? Okay, then or if you have gone to a place where there is a factory, okay, then you can say the area is used for uh, factory, etc. Okay, then population. Okay, then you can collect information regarding population of the particular region. And finally, conclusion. Okay, so finally you can conclude, okay, uh, about this visit. Okay, next is prepare a questionnaire for a field visit to a factory. Okay, now what are the questions that you will write for a field visit to a factory? The following questionnaire can be used while collecting information about a factory. So, if you are going to go to a factory, these are the questions that you can write. Okay, where is the factory located? When was the factory established? That is the year in which it was established. Then who established the factory? Here, the owner. Okay, the owner of the factory. Okay, who is who has established the factory here. From where are the raw materials obtained? Okay, so if this factory is a textile mill, etc., then you can say from where they are purchasing cotton. Okay, then raw materials they need. Okay, then hydroelectricity. Okay, so you can write all these under raw materials. What are the materials manufactured in the factory? Then next is, if it's a textile, okay, a factory, you can say materials which are manufactured here, whether it is say cotton textiles, or say silk or wool, etc. Okay, how many employees are there in the factory? That is the number of workers who are employed here in this factory. Then what are the precautions taken to ensure the safety of the workers? Okay, then precautions which are undertaken, okay, so that in order to ensure the safety of the workers. Okay, so whether they are given gloves, okay, then helmets, etc. Okay, so all these will come under the precautions taken to ensure the safety of workers. Okay, so at least children, these are the questions, general questions that you can use these. Okay, because even this November exam, okay, we had this question for the board. Okay, so this question was there. So remember, these questions you'll have to these are some of the questions that you can ask. Okay, regarding the visit to a factory. Okay, then next is, what are the type of machinery used in the factory, and name the different units in the factory. Okay, then what is the type of machinery used? Okay, then next is different units in the factory. So what are the different units here in the factory? Okay, so you have dyeing, in case if you are talking about textiles, then you have manufacturing center, dyeing sector, spinning. Okay, see, these are the different units in the factory. What mode of transport is used to send finished product to the market? Then finally, after the product has been made, how is it sent to the market? That's the mode of transport. So there are 10 questions here. You'll have to write all these 10 questions. That is when you have to prepare a questionnaire on a field visit to a factory. Okay, next is, how will you manage litter during field visit? Okay, now When you are going on a field visit, you'll have to remember that it is very, very important to keep your surroundings clean. Okay, that's your responsibility. So you'll have to see to it that you don't throw, litter here and there. Okay, there are certain things. Suppose you see a dustbin somewhere around, you'll have to throw your, whatever, waste that you carry with you. Okay, that should be put in the dustbin. So proper management, litter management can be done during field visit in the following ways: carrying bags, containers, etc. to collect litter. Okay, in case you don't see a dustbin in the place where you visit, you can carry your bags. Okay, carry, bags, etc., where you can dump the litter. Then informing everyone not to dump trash on the field during field visit. Okay, you can also inform your friends not to throw this one trash. Okay, on the, in the place that you visit. Creating awareness about cleanliness using charts, banners, etc. You can also create awareness about, uh, this cleanliness by using, say, charts, banners. Okay, that can be used to create awareness about the cleanliness. Okay, how people can keep their surroundings clean. Then use dustbins to throw trash like empty water bottles, leftover food, etc. Now, in case you have, say, water bottles, empty water bottles that you don't need, or you have to, food that is left over, you can use the dustbins that you see in the place. Then next is dry and wet garbage should be segregated. It is very, very important that you separate the dry from the wet garbage. Informing the local officials to take immediate remedial action against litter dumped in the field. Now, last is, in case you come across any area where, litter has been dumped, you can inform the local officials so that they take immediate action. Okay, this is to maintain the sanctity of the place. Wherever you visit, you see to it that it is your responsibility to keep the areas clean. Okay, next one, what items will you take with you for the field visit? Okay, of course, when you have a go on a field visit, it is not just to, you're not going to go there, just to enjoy. Okay, you are going there because geography is to be learned, by observation. Okay, you have to note down wherever you'll have to note down your observation. So you need the following things. What are they? They are a notebook, pen, pencil, scale, tape, compass, carry bags to carry samples, camera, binoculars, map of the region, cap, first aid kit, etc. So you need to carry all these, okay, with you when you go on a field visit. Okay, the next one, outline the importance of field visit. Now, what is the importance of field visit? Why do you go on a field visit? Okay, now, in many cases, see, as I said, your visit to a factory. Now, just by sitting at home, you won't be able to understand what all is happening in the factory. Okay, similarly, if you have to study about a river, say, suppose in your ninth standard you have studied about the, the different stages of the river, the upper, middle, and the lower stage. Okay, so in all these cases you find it's very difficult to understand the various activities which are involved. So it is always better to learn through observation. Okay, so geography is a science to be learned through observation, for which field study is very important. Okay, it gives us first-hand information. So when you go to a particular place, you are observing it for yourself. So you are gaining information first-hand. Field visit helps us to understand man-environment relationship. Okay, so field visit helps us to understand the relationship between the man and his environment. Okay, students learn relationship between the physical and the cultural features. So Students also come to understand the relationship between the physical and the cultural factors. Okay, cultural features. Okay, so students learn to compare areas and their activities. So here again, children come to understand and they are able to compare the area and the activity. For example, say when you are visiting, suppose you are visiting a region on the bank of the river. Okay, immediately what comes to your mind? You just feel, yes, this is on the bank of the river. So the soil here, here, whatever you have studied, you're going to put that to you're going to bring all these here. That is, you're going to correlate. Okay, so when you know you are visiting a place on the bank of the river, you know the soil is fertile, this region gets plenty of water. So what is the activity here? So immediately you conclude that agriculture will be the activity. So here students learn to compare areas and their activities. Okay, the skill of reasoning and observation develops due to field study. Okay, so now you understood. What is it? Observing the area, you immediately reason out why agriculture is the activity on the bank of the river. So the skill of reasoning and observation develops due to field study. Students get an opportunity to interact with the local people. Okay, then here again, children are able to interact with the people here, the people who live here. And students develop a feeling of belonging to these regions. So a sense of belonging, develops in the children. Okay, so children, here I have finished revising the first lesson in geography. This lesson, is 4 marks are allotted to this lesson. Okay, so it can count. You can be asked any questions. As I have already told you, it could be say right or wrong or true or false, or even say answer in one sentence or even brief. Okay, so any type of question can be asked here. Allotted marks are 4. Okay, so go through this here. All right, so we'll meet in the next session. Till then, children, thank you.